Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 reaction. Today we have Empty Phenomena. I don't know why so many people want me to get to this song, but as Rillel put it in the comments, and a lot of people want me to listen to this one. From what I can see of the thumbnail, it's a boss theme, so that's probably why people want me to get to it, but why it took this long, I don't know, and apparently neither do any of you. So I suppose I'm going to be getting to this one today, and without further ado, let's go! Ooh. It's very... we're starting atmospheric. And for the record, because this is a longer song, I'll probably be yapping a little bit more. But just sitting right here in that atmosphere. Just dingling around on the ride cymbal. Keeping time on the hi-hat. A little bit more on the attitude there. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. That like crank in. It's almost like a reversed sample of something. Just like it's playing forward and just whipping right back in. A little bit more on that attitude I mentioned. The whole back end has that like this like warbly sort of distorted sound. Is that an acid synth I hear in there? Oh, that was weird. That came and went. I wonder if that'll come back around. Doing this again, it's just... Okay. I can feel the tone shifting a little bit there at the end. Didn't expect this tone, though. Ooh! Ooh! Wait a minute. Oh, that has such an attitude to it. Love the breakbeat in here too. It'd be perfect to have the synth come back. Man, it read my mind. Oh. Okay, visuals just did a thing there. I'm assuming distorting on purpose. I love acid synth. Yeah, okay, I was right. Definitely doing that on purpose. Man, though. For those who watch my Zenless videos, you know how much I love acid synth. I don't know if we've talked about that in Reverse 1999 yet. Maybe. Ooh. That's a different mode. That's Phrygian mode. I think that might be Mixolydian. Oh, it's hard to tell. Oh, God, I love that acid synth. Oh. Ooh. And like again, that attitude in the violin there. It's got such a satisfying like chug to it. It's giving me a really good like visual of what this character might be or represent just based on the attitude of the whole thing. Sign of a really, really good boss theme. also just all of these different rhythms going on. And also, just side note, this like clicking is constant in the background. I can't tell if that's supposed to be a clock or like a latch of some sort. This would go so hard being sampled by a beat maker of some sort. Oh, next evolution. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's almost getting like industrial metal. Oh, that's weird. Co-produced by Rob Zombie. Power Man 3000. It's got such a strong beat to it. It's such a straightforward rhythm on the kit here. The drums are just driving right through, really locking into that backbeat. And it's still keeping all that stank from the prior portion. Ooh. Softening up a little bit. Bit of a solo there from, I think, the bass. Whoever made this song had a lot of fun. Just being able to do that alone, adding that. It's so weird, but perfect for the mood. So this is phase 2. We had a prelude, so maybe there's not a phase 3, or if there is, it's going to be kind of like a finality, like not a third phase, but like a finishing section, kind of like a prelude. This section, it's so haunting. There's like a melodrama to it. Oh, it's almost like jazzy right here. Damn. Okay. I didn't expect it to be all that. All right, because the song was so long, I'm going to keep this section relatively frank, but I wanted to give you all of my thoughts about this song and what it means to me, what it portrayed as a character theme, as a boss theme, what might be happening here, what the character might be. I don't know any of that, of course. I'm just given the title and I look it up and I listen to the music. That's all I get. For this one, the entire song had this energy of somebody who is refined but also constantly riding that razor's edge of insanity. If they haven't gone insane already and are just withholding that essence of being kind of prideful that keeps that beauty behind the song, it's definitely the exact opposite, where they're like very pompous and very pristine. They prop themselves up, but insanity is right around the corner because of whatever they're deciding to do. This song has such a unique blend of that beauty in the violin and all of the other stuff in there, but then also all that stank being applied to it, including the violin, which makes me feel like it's probably signifying the prior instead of the latter. So somebody who's insane and just retaining the pompous attitude, the ego that comes with that, and what probably led to their insanity, whatever they were believing in themselves to be like God or something, or trying to reach something so far beyond humanity that we cannot perceive it, but they believe they can, and it kind of drove them to this position, and to a point where we're all going, you know what, you're crazy, and they're like, I'm not crazy, you're crazy, you know, like something like that is what I'm getting out of this song. And specifically the reason is what the song is doing. Constantly we are gifted this beautiful use of a violin, but it's played so staccato, it's very abrupt, it's sudden, it's aggressive, and it's still beautiful. Like, the melody overall here is so melancholic. Like I was saying, it has this melodrama to it that's just a little bit beautiful. When it does settle in, like later in the song, it's like, oh, there's like emotion there. Like there's probably a backstory to this character that is fairly sad. But when the song starts, we only get to see that from the surface level, that first little chunk, only what we've seen them as. And then as the song goes on, we get to peel back the layers a little bit and kind of explore more of their personality, even if they don't necessarily want you to. So it's just releasing those little bits of the lore to us while we're playing the game, and it's like, okay, there we go. That's how you naturally release information to a player. You give them little bits and pieces, and when it's in music like this, it holds so much more intent to me, because in music, you can do so much. In visuals, you can just give it away, and that's fine, but it's a lot more shallow than when in music you add that, and it just deepens the layers of intent behind that decision to show you more. Because you can showcase it all you want, you can show it all you want, but being able to add that extra layer of depth into the scene, into the moment, is so much more intent from the writer, the creators, whoever it may be. And for this character, I feel like that was entirely intentional, to reflect on that character's past and make you kind of question, oh, why does this sound so pretty right here? What's going on there? Why is there more of that, you know? Why was the rest of the song kind of like aggressive, a little bit more spicy, had that acid synth in there? There's definitely like a feeling of decay through this whole song, but also it's holding itself together with that beautiful violin, and especially where we get that more emotional section at the end, it's just tying everything together and kind of making me go, oh, well, there's more to this character than meets the eye. They might be crazy, but they weren't always crazy. They might be doing something that they believe is correct, but like, there must have been a reason that they felt this way. And whatever that may be is completely up to speculation on my side. I'm not going to try to figure it out, because it's usually some wackadoo shit. I'm not going to attempt to figure out what this character is trying to fight for. But at the same time, it's nice that they include little things like that that deepen the character's involvement in my mind. Because if it didn't have that little bit at the end there, that beautiful section of melancholic feel, I wouldn't have felt this way about this character. I would have been like, oh, they're aggressive, they're just they're a little bit pompous maybe, but there's an ego that doesn't necessarily have a backbone in a tragedy, like what that feeling is giving me in that one little section. So there's a bunch I could say about this song, but I did want to keep this frank, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so very much for watching, and thank you to everybody who requested this one in the comments, because this is a really cool sound. It's a very unique tone, and blending all of these different sorts of approaches is something that I don't get to hear too often, especially in this way, with those industrial aspects as well as those like classical elements in there. Just a really neat blend, especially when you're putting all of that effort into making the character so palpable in it. It's just really neat. So thank you all so very much for doing that for me. And if you have something else from Reverse 1999 you want me to get to, by all means drop it in the comments, and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you just enjoyed this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!